You know, young rich niggas. You know, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot.
Hey guys, I'm Agony. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be on this new Morphe palette that I just recently purchased. I recently just purchased the Morphe 35b palette. I already have the Morphe 35u palette and I love it so much. That was my first Morphe palette ever, and I didn't get a chance to do an unboxing on that, so I was like, you know what, next Morphe palette I get, I'm definitely going to do an unboxing on it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the box. So this is the box. It says Morphe on it. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the box. And it says Morphe on this side as well. And it came wrapped in like some green bubble wrap. And this is the palette right here. It came in the same packaging that the other Morphe palette came in. And last time I purchased a Morphe palette, it came with a little small 10% off discount, but this one didn't, but no big deal. So we're just going to go ahead and open it. And like I said, this is the Morphe 35b palette. And I love the way it's packaged because they make sure that none of your shadows get ruined. I really like that. So I'm just going to open it. And of course it has plastic on top. And this is how it looks. I love it, I love it, I love it. Like I said, I already have the 35u palette, so I already know that the shadows are super pigmented. If you don't have a Morphe palette and you're looking for a really good eyeshadow palette, I highly recommend these. I think I paid, yeah, I paid $22.67 with shipping on this palette. So I absolutely love this. It didn't take long to come either. It took about 4 to 5 days. But I'm just going to do a few swatches for you guys really quick. You guys can see that. I hope you guys can see it. Like, you have to play with them a little bit to get them, you know, the way you want them to look. But overall, these palettes are really great. So the reason why I actually went ahead and purchased that Morphe palette is because I was looking for a palette that had a few neutrals. I don't really need many neutral shadows, but I wanted something that had a lot of color, but also, you know, when I want to do something neutral, I can. And that palette had everything that I needed. So this palette has your greens, your blues, your pinks, anything you want. And then also for like a regular, you know, neutral kind of day, you could just use some of these colors in this area. And like I said, they're very pigmented. You don't need much to, you know, make them pop, but I do recommend that you do wet your brush and definitely use a primer. When I first got my other Morphe palette, I was like, I didn't really like it, but once I started using it more and more, and then I wet the brush, and then you have to use a primer at all times and use a base, you're gonna love it. So let's just get right into it. So I don't really know yet what kind of look I want to do today, but I do know that I want to do something more on the spring side. So I'm probably most likely going to be using a lot of these like pinkish colors, and I do want to add a little bit of blue or a little bit of green into the look. So let's see what I could come up with. So first thing we're going to do is prime our lids, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm going to be using my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer as a base. You can use any concealer as a base though. And now I'm just going to take my Airspun translucent powder to set my base, and then we're going to get started. So first thing we're going to do is take our Sephora Smokey Crease brush, and I'm going to be adding that orange shade into the crease as my transition color.
Baby girl, East Coast, West Coast, can you feel us? Dirty, can y'all really feel it? East Coast, say what? West Coast, dirty, can y'all really feel it? I know it's like an East Coast, say what?
Taking that matte pink shadow with my MAC 217 brush. I'm going to also add that into the crease, and then I'm going to blend that out with my Sigma crease brush, and then I'm going to add the purple into the outer corners.
These days, we gon' bring it up. Probably talk on the phone, but see, I don't know if that's good.
You can see I'm just going back and forth between brushes. You want to make sure all of the colors are blended seamlessly and you have no harsh lines. Now here, like I just said previously, I'm just going to take some purple and add that to the outer corner just to deepen up the outer crease a little bit. Now taking my IT Cosmetics concealer, I'm just going to use that to carve out my lid. I wasn't intending on this being a half cut crease look, but being that I have really small eyes, I just do it just so my eyes could appear bigger. And then I'm also going to set that with my Airspun translucent powder as well. Cleaning my brush with a little fix plus, I'm going to add that soft pink like shimmery color all over the lids.
Oh boy, say I'm just a girl, my heart, my soul, I probably should've let you, but
taking that matte pink that I used in the beginning with my MAC 217 brush, I'm just going to go back into the outer crease and deepen that up again. It kind of got, it kind of disappeared a little bit because I applied the lid color, but I'm just going to apply that and take my Sephora Smokey crease brush again and blend that out. Now just taking just a tad bit of that green onto my MAC. I believe that's my 213 brush. I'm just going to add that into the inner tear duct just for a little pop of color. Some of my black elf liquid liner. You guys know I use this liner all the time. I'm just going to create just a regular wing line. Now taking my Huda Beauty lashes in the style Farrah, I'm just going to pop those on, and then we're going to go on to the face. Prior to the video starting, I already had my foundation and stuff on, so I'm just going to do my regular highlight and contour routine. So all of the products will be listed down below, so I'm not going to talk too much because you guys seen me do this a million times already. To the eyes, I'm gonna take that NYX White eyeshadow base and this brush from NYX Cosmetics. I don't know the name of it, but I'm gonna add that to my bottom lash line, and I'm gonna add that same orange shadow that I added into the crease. I'm gonna add that to my lower lash line, and the reason why I'm using the base is just to make it pop. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use that, and I'm gonna take some of my NYC Mascarra to my bottom lashes. this is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching. Any questions or comments you have, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.